So the best things in life are simple. And I don't usually recommend anything to people because I'm not a licensed professional. And I could get sued in a sue-happy society. And so I won't do that today, but grass healing is really great. I've been out here for about a half hour now, maybe 40 minutes, and I think I'm gonna go for at least another 20, 30, 40 minutes. And all I'm doing is I'm laying on the grass with not a lot of clothes on. It's sunny today. A little bit hazy, a little bit chemtraily, but it's pretty nice. Feels good, sun feels good. Ate a lot of vegetables today. Just keep eating more and more vegetables. I'm able to eat sauerkraut and kimchi and kombucha. And I'm experimenting with making some low salt mashed raw veggies with sauerkraut added, buried in dirt for the perfect temperature. And yeah, I'm rolling around a lot and massaging my abdominal region. I'm trying to not worry about the world and life, and I'm trying to not create like insane, stupid scenarios in my mind. Like, how your mind can go off on a tangent and just create some stupid thing. I'm trying to not do any of that. And last night I did a live video, and if you didn't see that, you should check it out. Because I felt really good afterwards. It was all about centering. And I'm going to continue to do those live centering videos because I'm telling you, I didn't feel great before I started it. But afterwards, I felt pretty good. And I could tell that the centering is what did it. And so I'm just doing what feels good to me. And even long before I'd started any sort of natural healing regimen, the sun's always been my friend. Now, it wasn't as good of a friend before I started eating right. I would burn. But, nah, I could be totally naked out here, and this skin down here could get a lot of sun, and I wouldn't burn. So, yeah, it's great. I am enjoying this healing time. Balance is bad today. good to be alive. Not everyone wants to do natural healing, and some of them repel me. Whatever. Does that mean I'm ever gonna stop doing my thing? Nope. I am me. I'm always gonna be doing natural healing. I'm never going to bars. I'm probably not going to restaurants. I'm really gonna move away from musical gatherings that involve anything with alcohol or junk food, and 99% of them do. So the deal is to start being more and more selective and just pick through. You know, sometimes you have to just pick through 1,000 things to find one good one in the mix. The one black sheep, the one good sheep in the middle of a zillion crappy ones. Left is worst. Well, I'm going to find them. It, them, music, everything that's good. I'm going to find the very small percentage of good things in this world. Now, in the natural world, you don't have to pick through anything unless it's been contaminated by humans. Even grass in LA is good if you're close to the beach. And the air is good because it's coming off the ocean. So if you can live on the beach in California, there you go. Hey everybody, this is Brett. And you know, for a long time, I've told you that with diet, the real deal is vegetables. Okay? Cooked vegetables, raw vegetables. And there are a lot of rules that people have created, a lot of different diets and da. But when it comes down to it, the bottom line is that the majority of the food that you should be consuming quantity-wise is vegetables. Okay, and as for the other things, the meat, you don't ever consume mass-produced meat. Unless you're just gradually weaning your way off of it, you do not want to consume chicken, pork, and turkey from the store. The only way that you can consume any of those foods is if you've grown them yourself, or like your neighbor, your next door neighbor, has grown them, and they are heritage breeds, and they're running around free out there consuming grass and weeds. Pun or rhyme intended. And you get away from gluten, that sticky, gunky stuff. In fact, anything sticky and gunky, you don't want to consume sticky and gunky foods. There are some somewhat mucus-forming foods that you can consume, like non-glutinous grains. But that turns out to be just a small percentage of the foods that you eat. Same with beans. And so you gradually work those foods down, and hopefully you're not consuming any processed food. That's the first thing. Completely get rid of processed food. And that might take you a month, or 6 months, or 6 years. It doesn't matter. You completely get away from white flour food and white sugar and all of that blah-de-da. And along this whole process, you have to gradually change your lifestyle. And it needs to get cleaner and cleaner, just like the food. The air gets cleaner and cleaner, the water gets cleaner and cleaner, the people around you get cleaner and cleaner,
The things that you're watching on the computer or the TV get cleaner and cleaner. Everything gets cleaner and cleaner. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I do offer holistic consultations. I'll put a link in the description box down below. Bye. The Bible says, honor thy father and mother, right? I mean, I've never read this, but I've heard it, and I'm sure it's probably true, and that it was probably written by a father and mother. And maybe those people deserve to be respected, or maybe not, but regardless, what you have to do is treat each situation individually, and don't always believe everything that you read. And there are people that literally believe everything in the Bible, but obviously not all fathers and mothers deserve to be honored or respected. Some of them need to be in jail, okay? And some of them are on death row. And so you need to really just be logical and have common sense, really. Be well.